Stephen Akintayo. I want to say welcome to Sapphire Estate. This is Sapphire Estate. Yes, I've said it before that my name is Ogumolu Olasimbo Damlola and I'm your host. And without wasting any more of our time, I want to call. Okay, let me introduce the people sitting in front of you. So let's start from my far right. That is Mr. Richard Osakwe. He's the head of BDM of GTexthomes. Please put your hands together for him. This is Mrs. Opemipo Luto. She is the head of the Agric sector of GTex Global, and she's also one of our telemarketers. This is Mrs. Bukola. Miss Bukola. Sorry. This is Miss Bukola, and she is our company secretary and the assistant to the MD of GTexthomes. And this is our surveyor. His name is Ayodele Adedo. Yes. And for all the guests that have purchased, people representing those online, we say a big thank you and we welcome you to Sapphire Estate. So without wasting much of our time, I want to call on Mr. Richard Osakwe to give us the opening remark. Please put your hands together for him.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. For those that are connected online also, you're also welcome to this. Basically, for those that are just coming here for the first time, and are just looking at the area and everything. Now, let me explain something. We have a training and our goal is to create essence, not just essence, but create something that will give you this experience. Just like the vision that was laid down was what has grown that plan to this way. And the goal here, as you can see, is to also replicate almost the same thing. Why? Because Agric itself is the art of Ikorodu. For those that know Ikorodu, this road is coming on Ikorodu road. This will be just one lane. Just one lane. And then, if you are coming in, at least I've been in this location for a while now, and I've seen development grow within Ikorodu within the shortest time. So the same thing, what we are here to do today is we want to allocate to those that in Sapphire Estate. Then you what you are seeing now today. So where we stand for when things have been moving and the way things are moving so fast. Before you couldn't even come this far. But trust me, you can see at the back there, you can see how far we have gone. Now you might think areas like this, but if you look at what's happening in the real estate sector today, places where you have the development, where you have houses, where you have habitats already developed, faster development, and when there's somebody where those then also move to the next phase, which is to do out the layout, do out the road, and so people that are ready, because some of our clients are really ready to start doing something on their property. So those that are ready can actually take it and can help you take it further to the next point. Now, Agric and Ikorodu is also one of the fastest growing cities in Lagos today, because every day you see people coming into the road. And the truth is that about it that no more land within the axis where we have anybody after the roundabout garage, you are going towards Maya, going towards you are going further down. But what we have here now is a very wonderful location that we have supported out to help for two reasons. You see this place, there's a road they are working on that will link up to what you call it, just like what you have from to the what you call it, the expressway, that's the same thing there. So the same thing, we are here to set up this whole thing for people on board and to also help you take it to the next level. Now the truth is that for GTex, this is just one of our assets. because we are not just into estate because we want to sell land. No. We also want to create this unique experience and estate community where people can leverage on network. Because what we have, most of our major investors, we have a lot of diasporas, we have people within our network and community. So you can also leverage on the network within that estate to also move to the next point. So basically, we are here to do this and not minding the rain. The rain has fallen in this morning. Not minding the rain of the weather. We still have the opportunity to go forward. So we want to really appreciate everybody that's come from the far distance, wherever you're coming in from. Those representing people, most of our clients, we want to show starting. But we promise one thing: you're coming on board today. You're coming to this place today. It's not a waste of your time. That's the truth. Because take a very good look at this location. Take a very good look at what you're seeing. Trust me, in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you always do one thing. You always be grateful that when this place was started, I'm happy I took my own spot. I took my own location within this artist. That's the truth. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for giving. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A lot of customers are calling. They also want to be here, but somebody else is calling. Just like the advert.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I really want to appreciate us for taking out time to come here. Like Mr. Richard already said, he has already spoken about why we are here. And I want to start by appreciating everyone who has bought land from us. Thank you so much for trusting us with your money. And we know you will never regret this. Then we are here basically to allocate plots for those who already paid. So we won't take much of our time. We'll go straight into that. So basically that's why we're here. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, just give me like 2 minutes. We'll go back to the program. Let me sort out what
estates we have, and we have a dream of having 200 estates in the next 20 years. So I know this is very possible. So we are here promoting a green estate, which is very eco-friendly, and that is one of the reasons why we also chose this location. And you can see we are also having our GTexthomes at Prime Rose Estates at Itamaru at Ibejuleki. So we are promoting a very friendly eco-green environment in every estate that we are trying to acquire. And there's a new estate we are currently having now. It's called Sapphire Estate. It's at Lekki Town at Ibejuleki. It's a very, very nice environment. It's close to the golf. It's close to the golf course. Not very close to the refinery jetty. Very close to Stone Beach Resorts. Close to Lakapan Tropicana. Like almost 15 minutes from Dangote Refinery, and that area, that environment is magnificent. Because just imagine you wake up early in the morning and you know there is a golf course in the front of the estate. And who do you meet in a golf course? Is it anyhow person you meet at the golf course? No, you meet millionaires, billionaires, and before you know, you'll be rubbing shoulders with them. So that is what Sapphire Estate is all about. We are making this estate like that so that people can connect, rub minds with people, develop your network and stuff like that. And also we have our Beryl Estate. Beryl Estate is one of our fastest selling estates now at Ibejuleki. It's close to the Eleko Beach. And I'm sure nobody here would hate the idea of having a house or a property close to the beach. That is it. And there is one other estate we are having also, is at along the Lekki Express Road. It's before you get to Eleko Junction. The name of the estate is Sabios Estate. And one funny thing about this estate is along the road. It's a 100% dry land. Yes. So we are going to be launching that estate very soon. But let's just put you on the lookout. If you know anybody that wants to invest, someone that he wants to get a land very close to the road, he wants to get a land facing the beach, he wants to get a land that he can rub minds with influential and big people. GTexthomes is the place that can connect you with such. In the next few seconds now, our brand ambassador will be with us, and we will take over from me. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you very much.
Let me introduce you to the person sitting in front of us. He is the MD of Fly, and he is in person of Evangelist.
My name is Evangelist Owutu-Isawo Ajibola. I'm from Fly. God bless you.
Yes, please. And please also put your hands together for our brand ambassador in person of Alaji. Yeah, you're welcome, sir. So we're excited to have you here. Without wasting any much more of our time, we have already started the program. So right about now, we're going to a word from our brand ambassador. A word from you, sir.
Okay. Good day, everybody. Welcome everybody to GTexthomes.
Thank you.
Yeah, so,
Yes, sir.
my name is Agric Bus Stop,
Okay.
and as the ambassador for GTexthomes.
Fantastic.
Welcome you once again to the responsible company,
Thank
the
you.
most reliable company that you can rely on.
Yes, sir. We really appreciate you, sir. And at this moment, we also want to get some product testimony from the MD of Fly. He just give us some product testimony. So please put your hands together as we give us the product.
Once again, good morning, good afternoon in some other parts of the world. They are watching us all over the world. My name is Evangelist Owutu-Isawo Ajibola. I'm part of this wonderful vision of our wonderful mentor, who I'm also a mentee under him, and that is the person of our great brother, Stephen Akintayo, who God has used for this wonderful vision. It's not easy to put up something like this together. Of course, many of us have been wondering, oh, well, already by the time we look back, it's already houses here, and we are moving front and front. I'm very sure for those that are working us in diaspora and those that are seated, I know today, numbers of all will be awarded a plot of land. I want to thank those that followed us 2 weeks ago when we were at Lekki, and of course, everything promised were fulfilled. To God be the glory. Today, I'm also, of course, I've invited fewer people to come around. Some of them are in the road coming, and also I've introduced like 2 or 3 people who have also bought 1 or 2 plots here. And of course, to God be the glory, it has not been a regret. I've seen a few years ago whereby I've been introduced to some other firm. Of course, I'm not a director here in GTex. I'm also like an investor. Of course, I've introduced 1 or 2 people, some of my friends in diaspora, who they have bought 1 or 2 plots. And today, I've represented them, and some of them are coming to collect their allocation. One thing is sure about GTex is, once you pay fully, you have your land. And whenever they say, okay, this is the place you are getting your land, they give it to you. Not that they promise you, if you're lucky, you'll be getting your land in Aja, or maybe far end. And I want to appreciate our wonderful settman in person of Stephen Akintayo, who God has been using for this vision. Once again, I encourage everybody that are watching me all over the world, and those that are in the neighborhood, that of course, here at Sapphire Estate, you can always pick your own land. We still have numbers of it on ground. And of course, Sapphire, sorry, we are at Sapphire Estate 2 weeks ago. This is Sapphire at Owutu-Ikorodu Agric Bus Stop. You can also come around. I can assure you, I can guarantee you that, of course, you coming around, you also be part of this wonderful neighborhood. Thank you. New Lagos is at Ikorodu. You can also enjoy it. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. And I hope you understand, and I know you understand that buying land is not like buying what you are going to benefit from now. Buying land, most of the time, you buy and wait, and the appreciation comes. You know, there are some properties you buy today, And like people that bought land in Lekki like 30 years ago, do you believe that they were giving them land, putting stick inside water? They say this is your land from here, and they'll roll the canoe. This canoe they use, they'll roll the canoe and they'll put it, or they'll stand on fence, carry stone and throw from here to that place. That place. That's where your land is. That's how they bought lands in Lekki 1, in VI those days. And you can imagine what they have there now. Wow. That's where conglomerates are. That's where towers are. That's the center of commerce of Nigeria, not just of Lagos.
Africa.
I'm telling you, of Africa. That's the heart of commercial activity in Africa. So if you're buying a property today and it doesn't look like what you wanted to buy, you don't need to bite your finger or regret, because it's an investment for the future. It's most likely not going to be an investment that you are going to eat out of. You might not be the one to eat out of it. It might be your children or your children's children. Because I can imagine someone like Ajose Adeogun, you know, that entire street, most of the properties there were purchased by him. So Ajose Adeogun now is late. But his children and his children's children are alive, and they are reaping the major benefits of all that property. So this property you're buying today, I can assure you that it might not be you, and it might be you that will reap the benefits of this property you're buying. It might not be you, and it might be you. But rest assured that you are going to reap maximum benefits from this property. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but in some years to come. Trust me, this property you're buying. I know you say, I bought one property in this area, I bought one property in that area, but if you check out all the properties that GTexthomes buys, we buy properties in prime areas. You can check out our other property in that's Burial Estate, Ibejuleki. You see that property is sitting just beside Amen Estate. Amen Estate is selling their property for 18 million, but we were selling at 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. Now it's 5 million. You see, the moment we build a structure inside that property, the next compound is 18 million, our own is 5 million. The moment we build a property, two properties, our price will jump from 5 million to about 10 million. Trust me. So if you buy now and put your money there now, by next year, I can tell you this for sure, this for a guarantee, that you are having ×2 of what you are having today. So if you put 5 million today, by next year you will sell that plot of land for 10 million. This is a guarantee. I'm not giving you Fabu or something. It's something we can go there and check. If you want us to go and check, we can leave here and go and check it. And I will show you what it is. I'll take you to the Amen Estate and show you this one. Amen Estate is this price. This one is this price. This is our own. This is their own. Show you documentation and people that have bought. So this property that you're buying today is not a joke. You are buying into real investments. You are buying into real money. You are buying into real future. I mean, some of the people, some of the shares you are seeing, the reason why we are in this company is we are buying the future for you. We're helping you to draw the future and give it to you now. So welcome to GTexthomes. Welcome to Sapphire Estate. Without wasting much of our time, we'll be going into the allocation. Eric, are we ready? Because people online are watching, so we also want people online to join us in the allocation. So so we don't leave them behind. That will just allocate and go. Then they will not be saying from diaspora, I didn't see. Are we ready? Okay, like how many minutes? Some few minutes, right? So because of those in the diaspora, we just need to wait, because we sent some Zoom links. So for people that have people abroad that have bought this property, we want them to see this allocation live. We don't want to say that they heard that. They will see as we are doing it, and so that their plot number, their documentation number, will send it to them like that. So it's not that you gave us N and we are getting A, or you gave me A and I'm getting N. No. We try to do things as clear as possible. We try to do things as clear as possible. So we want people online to join us. The link is being set up, and we'll get to that point in no time. So as much as possible, like I said before, invest in as many properties as you can with GTexthomes. I mean, I believe in GTexthomes with all of this. With all my heart, I believe in GTexthomes. You know, so these investments we're giving you, I mean, as many people that know Mr. Stephen Akintayo, he's not just someone that sells anything to anybody. He sells good stuff. I mean, even if you check his coaching classes, because he has the Stephen Akintayo arm of GTexthomes, of GTex Global, If you follow Stephen Akintayo as a person, he gives you investment tips. He gives you investment advice. So he can't be giving you investment advice, then now sell something that is bad to you. He won't do that. That's one person I know for sure, Mr. Stephen Akintayo. So a lot of people that have even bought this property, they are not just buying the property, they are buying into him. He is a great person. I'm not trying to sell him. I'm not trying to sell him, but I'm trying to tell you that this property you're buying, as many people as you know, you need to tell them to come and also buy into this property. It's a guarantee. And we also have this package that if you bring people, you get something. You understand? So if you bring people, you get something. You can just call my number 070.
let me correct you.
Oh, please.
It's not too property.
Okay.
Yes, we are building 4 standard prototype.
Oh,
so at Jasper Estate, we are building like almost 20 at Jasper. So you see, when those buildings are erected, you know what is going on. It will not be 7 or 8 million again. It will be like 14 million.
Wow.
Because when someone sees the house and like, wow, so this house is here, they will come and buy. And somebody that bought his might want to sell. So that is just it now. And here, we started doing the plan for the building that we stay on.
Wow.
So once the building is done, we will start building first for everybody. And when we do first, whoever wants to sell the road or any available one, the price. So, as we used to say, buy land now, and what? And wait. And don't wait
to buy land. Exactly. So if you're having money in your account and you're deciding that you want to wait, let me keep this money. And there's another thing about buying property. You know, I spoke to some people. I was marketing some of the properties to someone, and she said she wants to buy a property in Magudu for 15 million. I now sat her down and I was advising her that in Magudu, 15 million, you will not see. It's not a cost, it's not swear. You will not see. But you see that your 15 million, invest it in other properties. That's what they call land banking. You put your money, your money in this property. It's not as much as what you want. This is what you want. Buy this one, give it 2 years, it's the value rises, you take your money, buy this other one. This is where you want to get to Banana Island. So you buy this one, property, the price increase, you take your money, buy this one. By the time you're selling this one, it could buy 3 or 4 in a medium area. You now take out your money again. By the time all these ones now their value rises, you now take all the money and you can now buy this property. So if your money is not enough to buy what you want to buy, look for a smaller property that is in a good area that can appreciate. Buy it today. Wait, it will appreciate. Buy the second one. Wait, collect your money, it appreciates, then you buy exactly what you want. So a lot of times, it's not that you cannot afford this thing, it's because you have not seen how you can afford it. But today, I'm just giving you this little tip for free, that you can actually afford to buy Banana Island, but it might not be today. But if you start investing right today, you get to buy that Banana Island property. I hope we all.
Yes, sir. We were selling land 5,000. We're living in the kitchen. And my dad had a friend. And he told him, come and buy land in Ikorodu. They are selling for 5,000. I can't live in Bush. My dad had a land in kitchen towards that area where they had taken the house to a limited level. But the area was swampy, so he has been pumping money just to make sure he finishes the house. He wants to stay in kitchen. By every means possible. Come and buy land in Ikorodu. They are saying 5. I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. 5,000 naira. Like he's not interested. His friend had told him, if you are entering from this Agric, this man has close to 40 houses. Man came in, bought land, saw that okay, their fresh land, started doing block business. His house is on this road, Owutu-Isawo road there. Started doing block business. Okay, when they buy block, they need cement. Started doing cement. When they do cement, they need sand. That's how it started. I'm trying to remember it, I can't remember it right now. His block. He's still having the block. Now he came to a new location. He bought land. Had 5,000 naira. Bought what? SS. Just bought them. Just try and get all those things. And by the time the value started going up, was selling. And that is the same Ikorodu today. And they were selling land of 5,000. How much are you paying now? Imagine. So the thing is, when it comes to real estate is an investment portfolio you need to understand very well. There are things you need to understand when you want to go into real estate. One, location. How fast is the development rate within that location you are buying? Buying land like that, but I'm buying in this location, there are two different things. Because what are those things that will move the value of the property? One, habitation. Two, light. Three, closeness to road, closeness to market, closeness to development in the sense of what kind of houses are you seeing in those areas? Now, when you are coming in, you saw houses that they are building here. So it's a matter of time because before, you know that houses were not even like this in this area. But people are waking up, they are coming in to feed their property, do the same thing. Now, what am I saying? When it comes to real estate, you need to understand those basics. If you can understand those basics, it will help you make the right decision. The right decision. I remember even the Lekki Phase 1 in 1998, then when my uncle had a property there, it was like two houses, two of them within that as they gave him. Just two. The many places were just bush and everything. Those two of them within that location. So imagine today, where there's no land, people even stand field everywhere, just to what? To be in that house. So the same thing when it comes to real estate. You need to understand, why do I need to buy from this people? Why do I need to buy in this location? Now, it might not look like what you think it should look like. So let me tell you something. The only thing that I want to understand is the rate, to know where should I set my trap to get in. So the same thing, whatever you're doing when it comes to real estate. The truth about it is that for GTexthomes, this is the key factor that we're into. Because we're not just buying, don't want to just put some money and I buy one land and just something. No. Your investment has to appreciate, the value has to move up. And we are not just doing the real estate, just like my surveyor said. We're also adding the ecosystem to green, because we are putting green area. We want to add innovation of the green technology, which is currently biotechnology. What people are looking at right now, how they can alternative means of energy. Apart from that, the green ecosystem, where we have the Agric thing. So we all have all these things attached in our estate. There's a plan in every estate to have this system set up. So if you are buying today, if you are joining us from any part of the world that you are connected to us, if you are buying in today, you are picking your own slot today, trust me, you are not making the wrong choice. I'm making one of the best choice you can make now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's put your hands together for me. So now, without wasting any much more of our time, we're going straight into the allocation. We're going straight into the allocation. So I'll call on our surveyor.
To call my points when we are allocating. To be an honor to have him into the day. So we are starting with Owutu-Isawo. If I didn't pronounce your name well, if you are watching me, I'm very sorry. It's an Igbo name. So we are allocating D2.
D2?
Yes.
All right.
Then we have Obula, Eros.
Please repeat that name again for D2.
Nzedegu. Yes, Ayotun. Then we have Obula, Eros, D3.
D3.
Yes. Now we have Abiola Adeyinka. D4.
D4.
And we have Ayodeji Akombi, F7. F7. Then we move on to Akinyemi Modupe, F6. Then we have Yusuf Olayinka, F5.
F5.
We have Boluwaga Folayemi, F1. Then we have Akim Babatunde, F2.
Akim Babatunde, F2.
We have Bosede Adesina, F8.
F8.
Is at the top. Yes.
And we have Chief Judge Oluboyega. Yes. F1. So that is D1.
D1.
Yes. Then we have Ajose Oluwaseun, H5.
H5.
And we have AK Darlington, F3. Then we have Ikwe Bennett, F4.
Sorry, which is F3?
Who's that tree?
Which one is that?
F3. AK Darlington.
Okay.
Okay. Then we have Morayo Folarin, H6.
H6.
Then we have Ugbo Ifeanyi, H7. Then we have Oforishe Samuel.
Oforishe Samuel.
Yes. H8.
Oforishe Samuel.
Yes.
H8.
And we have Mr. and Mrs. Ologboye,
Mr. and Mrs. Olowogboye.
H4.
H4.
And we have Victory Nedian, H3.
Victory Nedian, H3.
Yes. I'm sorry once again if I didn't pronounce the name well. Yes, yeah, I called Polari.
Can you call and we can run through all the names once again?
Once again.
Okay. So Nzediegu Ayotun, D2. Obula Eros, D3. Abiola Adeyinka, D4. Ayodeji Akombi, F7. Akinyemi Modupe, F6. Yusuf Olayinka, F5. Boluwaga Folayemi, F1. Hakim Babatunde, F2. Bosede Adesina, F8. Chief Judge Oluboyega, D1. Ajose Oluwaseun, H5. AK Darlington, F3. Ikwe Bennett, F4. Morayo Folarin, H6. Ugbo Ifeanyi, H7. Oforishe Samuel, H8. Mr. and Mrs. Olowogboye, H4. Victory Nedian, H3. So, thank you very much. Congratulations to these people. Thank them very much.
It's not correctly.
Correctly. If you